smoky clubs to fields of green, her life took a turn, but her rhythm's still the same. Feel the passion burn. On stage she was a queen, now the land's a throne. Every note she sang now echoes in seeds she's sown. Her journey's just begun, a new chapter in her song. Watch her dance with the seasons, right where she belongs. She was a jazz and blues singer, making her way around the world. The journey stopped, but the song did not. So what's going on with you, girl? She started a YouTube channel and learned how to grow veggies, fruits, and bread, and a bunch of chickens in a row. Diva of the stage to diva in the dirt. Same diva, new life, diva in the dirt. Singing sweet melodies now with the earth. From city lights to moonlit nights, she's found her worth. With every seed she plants, a new story grows. From the mic to the soil, a rhythm she knows. Diva in the dirt, watch her thrive and gleam. Same passion, new dreams on the homestead scene.
Well, hello and welcome. Good to see you all here. I'm going to invite my co-host right now who's joined me. So please, everybody, welcome Robin Gardens. Welcome,
Hi,
Robin. Nice to see you. So let me just go through the beginning of the chat. And while I go through the chat, I always like just to honor all the members of the Diva in the Dirt Club and with your name down at the bottom. And so I like to let that little ticker tape go. So I do appreciate all of you that are part of the membership club. It is so appreciated, really appreciated. So, of course, there is Miss Sharon. She was right off the top with a whoop whoop. And so good to see you here, Miss Sharon. And of course, she is in the Diva Club. And she is one of our fabulous moderators for many of us. And she loves to, you know, put your channels up and any sort of other information. She loves to be sharing that with us all. And she's super fast. That's the thing I like, you know, when I've tried to be Miss Sharon, it's like, wow, like it's a skill set to, you know, go over, get the channel. And I would just bring the channel over and I wouldn't put the person's name. You know, she's just like ding, ding, ding. So, and then of course we have Bowtie Life. Well, welcome to you, sir. Good to see you. And Ecology Today, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I'm just looking at the hellos. I want to make sure. Oh, look at who it is. Robin Garden. She also said hello. And there is Miss Sharon. As I was just speaking about her. So you people are just having chit chats with each other. And of course, Homestead Aquarius saying the Diva. Are you coming up to see to see what I'm are you coming to watch me do my taste test? Is that why you're here, Homestead Aquarius? Just wondering. He got a preview of one of my show and tells today. So making sure that I'm Fitzy 222. Welcome. Good to see you. And why is that a snowflake on your shh, no, let's not talk about it. Don't talk about the snowing coming. What I don't want. I'm just going through. Farmer Marshall, welcome. Good to see you here. Appreciate you coming and spending some time with us. More people saying hello to everybody that comes in. And I'm going to just stop there. You know, it was like, you know, when I'm trying to come up with an idea for doing a live, it's always, you know, it's like you want something to be interesting and, you know, thought-provoking. And I was actually having a little bit of a chat with Robin and Shawnee recently, and, you know, they were all talking about their seeds and showing off their seeds to one another. And I'm like, well, I'm so behind on the seed part of things. And I said, my thing that I said to you both is I went, do you two not just remember what we were just dealing with and what we were going through, and and the chaos and the hardship and the death of the plants and all these things? Do you guys not remember it? And both of them just had seeds glowing in their eyes. They said, no, we don't remember that. It was very, very cute. Well, actually, no, they said, yes, we do. But they were like, whoop, but look at these seeds. Look at these seeds. So I wanted to be talking about seeds because we are in seed mode. So I know Shawnee, she has a few commitments before coming up, but so she'll be coming up in a bit or whenever she's ready and finished her other commitment. But Carol is still sick. We didn't have a live with Carol last night, and so Shawnee did go live at that time. But Carol has still got whatever this terrible congestion is going on, and she's just like, my voice hurts. And so we know that Carol is, she'll watch the replay afterwards. So we do want to just wish you good health and rest and healing over your body and your whole family that is still hanging on to it. So we do miss you this evening, but we send you love and lots of healing loves. So
Definitely.
Yeah. So it is
at her house.
Yeah, it's like it went in and then boom. It was one of those. It was one of those. So I'm assuming Shawnee's going to be coming in with some show and tell. So I'm going to just go ahead and allow you to bring up some things that you want to talk about with, or like, do you have any show and tell specifically before we get talking about the seeds and stuff?
I have some show and tell that'll fit in later.
Okay.
But I have right now counted all around me in various bowls and vessels 25 different types of seeds that are saved and drying out.
Wow.
25.
And most of those are flowers, or is it flowers and vegetables? Is it
flowers? Yeah, flowers, definitely.
Your peppers, because I watched your pepper video.
I've got squash. Look at how many. Let me just grab this one. This is 2 rounds of cutting peppers. Look at how many seeds I have.
Wow. And you actually, like, you showed us a video of how you go and process. And then, and your pepper plant, what was the pepper for this one?
This one is the Anaheim. So it's a mild chili, 500 to about 2,500 Scoville.
Right.
So you got to wear the gloves or your fingers are going to sting.
Right.
But I really like this one. And if you get the ribs and the seeds out of the pepper, you virtually take all of the heat away.
Mm-hmm. So I know we were talking about a list, but I think I would like some of those.
You would? Okay.
Please put that on my list. Thank you. I would keep all this stuff in, like I want that. I'd love to taste it. Now, my next question in regards to that Anaheim pepper is, why is it so big? You had 2 and they're like tree bushes, like they're not like, right, like no word of a lie, like I still have peppers in my garden and the pepper plant is about this big. The ones in my pots might get to 2 feet and like, and they're 2 years, 3 years old. What the heck is this, Robin? What are you feeding it? What is it?
I don't know. I did it in the raised bed, the back raised bed last year, and it got good size. But this year they're monsters. The only thing really that was different was in the fall I put alfalfa pellets under the leaf mold.
Okay.
And we do about 3 or 4 inches of leaf mold. So it had extra nitrogen, and those alfalfa pellets have a lot of things. They have, what is that enzyme called? Tricontinol, which is a really good, I don't know what you'd call it, a really good enzyme or whatever that helps the plant to grow.
Mhm. What's it called again?
Tricontinol.
Tricontinol. I'm going to put that in my notes. for what that
Alfalfa pellets is the
Okay.
only thing that's really different. I mean, I use a balanced organic fertilizer to plant everything in the garden, and I use azomite. So, nothing magical. And
Right.
this year, I have typically a schedule of every 7 to 10 days to do a little um, liquid feed, but this year things just didn't seem to need it. So I literally only fed twice, which is very unusual for me.
Wow. Well, Bowtie, he says, "Oh, I feed my peppers nothing, and they're 6 by 6 by 6." It's like, what the heck? You know what?
So
What?
that could be it because Bowtie is there in Hotland, and this year my garden was Hotland. Woo, was it Hotland?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Shawnee, and she had an excellent pepper year too.
Yes, yes. But it could be the fact that you are, uh, because you guys did have like Florida heat weather,
Oh,
and that was making such a difference.
peppers just love that. And we had 4 nights in the 30s. I thought I was going to lose everything, but he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert. And but the peppers all came into the garage, and I just hung them upside down on their vines on
Yeah.
my tomato cages
Okay.
in the garage, and they're ripening. And I have
Mhm.
some, here in the house right over there, and they're ripening as well.
Okay.
So I guess if they hit the break point just like a tomato, they're gonna continue to ripen.
Right. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's very true. So, I'm just needing to set up my um, second part because I am like once we move out of this area here.
Okay.
But it's like, it's like I gotta mute me. There we go. I need it muted. I was just not ready. Just not ready. And I do see. Where is it? There it is.
I'm gonna
We
go
got
grab.
GT Rose Alaska Diva. What's up? What's up? Good to see you, sir. Hope you are doing well. We are discussing one of your favorite topics. Oh, well, what do we have
I just
here?
thought about that. Fennel. I haven't, harvested them up till now because there were so many caterpillars on the fronds this year. So I've been harvesting these. Mostly I roast them and put them in soups.
Mm-hmm. It's and it just smells so good. Like anytime I pick up fennel, it's like I gotta smell it. You smell that? Because it's just not something that is commonly, that you smell in your everyday life. Smell this, rich soil and roses and
Have
things
you ever
like
tried
that.
to dehydrate this? Has anybody ever tried to dehydrate it? I wonder
That
what
would
that
be
tastes like.
a question. Has anybody tried to dehydrate it?
I would love to, I would love maybe I will try that. I do have enough this year to play with
Mm-hmm.
because, if I dehydrate it and then just have the bits to throw in soup or something
Mm-hmm.
later, that sounds
Right.
better
Yeah.
than freezing it.
Right. You could, kind of chop it up and stuff like that. So, yeah. So Bowtie says, I've not successfully grown fennel yet. I would like to, though. I've grown fennel, and I've got wild fennel growing in a pot in my yard. Like there's a lot of wild fennel here on the island, and it can kind of mask itself to almost smell and look like dill. So Miss Sharon said she would try for sure. And that. Okay, yeah, I didn't bring any vegetables to do my part of the show and tell. And I'm gonna have to move my board here. G Mama Grows, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. We're just I'm just doing my portion of like there's lots of things I could show you, but it's like it's the same old, same old. but I wanted to show because today was sourdough bread baking day.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I chose to do is I chose to do a sourdough
Oh my
croissant.
God.
And
That's
I can honestly tell you that right now I can smell the butter and you can see all that flakiness that's going on in there. I've never done it before. It is kind of, you can see it is a bit pancaked out because I open baked it. I didn't bake it in a vessel, but look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh,
gorgeous,
oh
gorgeous.
my gosh. When I see it up close like that, I'm not cutting this one. I'm going to save this one for when my daughter gets home tomorrow. This other one, it's a little bit more pancakey. So this is the one I'm going to cut. So I have no idea if it turned out. You all will see it in action here. So I'm just going to bring down, see if I can get that. Don't look at my messy desk.
Oh, nummy, num, num, num.
So I am going to cut it, when they, and it's not as crisp, but I am going to cut it. I'll cut it this way. They always cut it in half. Oh, it is soft. Oh, it is soft. It's lovely. And then, because I want to see if it's cooked in the inside before you guys are seeing it first. What do you think? What do you think? How does it look?
Oh, I want to come right through the screen.
Look at that.
Maureen. Woo.
Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Let me put my camera back somewhat up. There we go. And then I will probably, I meant to bring something because there is, and what I've done is I've folded the butter into it, but I wanted you to be up here, Robin, so you can watch me taste it. But it's super, super soft. And when it was baking, it smelled like croissants. So I just did a very, very thin piece. Oh, it still just smells like it smells sourdough bread, but whether I'm going to taste the butter. It's very light. It's very moist. It's not as croissanty as I would like, because I do love croissants. But it's gorgeous looking. So it would be something I'd want to try again. And I didn't really follow a recipe. I just got, how much butter to put in it. And then, no, that part there tasted more croissanty.
Yum.
I was like, yeah. Oh no, I do have a.
There are so many things that you can do once you have the sourdough starter, isn't there? I need to get into this.
So I almost, instead of making 2 loaves, because people show it is so.
I agree. Homestead Aquarius.
I have not,
spot on. She's being naughty.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So no, the more that I'm eating it, the more I'm starting to taste that buttery taste, but you're still getting the nice tang. And actually, I'm tasting more tang in this sour of this one. But I almost make 1 loaf and then with the other one, make them into pain au chocolat, because I do have the chocolate batons in there. So, yeah. No, it's not. I was not rude. It's really good. I cannot help that you don't live near.
Who wants to fly?
I've got spare room.
Vancouver, huh?
It's a big house.
And then a short boat ride.
Or you can just fly directly onto Vancouver Island.
Okay.
Yeah, the ferry is a nice experience, but why travel all through Vancouver? No, it is very good. I'm going to love this. Now, whether I do it again, I will do it again just to perfect it.
Mhm.
But it's it's one of those things where for me to sell something like this, it's going to cost an arm and a leg and a kidney. So you go, do people really want to spend that kind of money? So
Because of all the water that it requires.
yeah, I wouldn't mind a little bit of extra butter. I used unsalted butter. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Shawnee Grows.
Hey!
Hi.
So good today. You did so good.
Oh, thank you for everyone coming and showing up today at the Urban Gardener Show to support Shawnee Grows. I appreciate all of you. Even in the replay, I see you. I'm checking the comments every hour.
Hello, Jags. Good to see you, sir. Great to see you. So we were just talking about oh, did you see my bread croissant?
No. You baked it and stuff? Can we see? Ooh.
She's
you-
in front of us. She's naughty.
I'm actually eating it right now.
So the one you're eating is the butter. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at the flakiness on that. Let me hold
It's
it
so
still.
pretty.
Oh my god.
It needs some ham and egg.
Oh, it just needs my mouth.
I'm just stuffing my mouth with the lots of the bread.
So
It's
tell me,
good.
I mean, you probably already did this. If I can watch the replay, if you don't want to go over the notes and the differences that you're tasting with the butter layers versus the way you do it normally. If you don't want to go over it again, I get it.
Yeah, well, I just started chatting about it. So this is the inside. So it cooked nicely.
Look at that.
Yes.
My first initial taste, like I just did a thin slice. The sourdough really, really shines out. Once I get into more of the crusty parts, that's where it is tasting more like the croissant aspect of it. So, but yeah. So that was my. I've been waiting for it to cool, and I haven't had a chance to have dinner, so I just thought I'm gonna cut this baby up and bring it to the live. And I had a few little naysayers saying, you don't need to eat that on camera. We're fine.
So we would charge like $12 for that because it's got the extra fat in it with the bread.
I would probably charge 15.
Ooh, 15. Yeah, that's totally compatible here. We easily see bread 15, especially if it has stuff in it.
Yeah. If it was to do that, I would have to do 15. But it's not something I'm necessarily going to add. But I'm not totally sold on it. I'm going to check and see what it's like tomorrow.
Yes.
And that.
Yeah, to see.
It's good to test all of it, and sometimes it's okay to just make things for ourselves.
That's what I was doing.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Robin, are you a skeleton?
I am.
She is just a whiff of herself.
Look at that.
I bet you that would be awesome toasted.
Yeah, no, I'm looking for it. But yeah, when you came in, I know Robin brought it out, but yeah, you were just absolutely on fire. It was exciting to watch you, and we know you, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But it's always great to see how you interact, in an interview process, and it was so good, and it was so inviting, and lots of energy and humor, and yeah.
Oh, good. I haven't watched the replay yet.
It's definitely one you're going to enjoy. You will enjoy the replay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Because there is some times where I go, I'm not even gonna rewatch that.
It was perfect. No, no awkward pauses, nothing.
There's so much more I could have said. Like if he for some reason dropped off and had tech errors, I would have so filled that space.
I know you would. I've got a list of things that I can see. If there's did you do a pause?
We're ready.
I
got it. There's a whole paper just for pauses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Janet.
Hello, Janet Potter. Good to see you. I do feel sad for you. Yeah.
Should I go get my croissants and open them in front of you, Homestead Aquarius? So we can just rub it in a little more? Because I bought some. I didn't make them.
Uh-huh. So do you have any show and tell you want to show and tell us?
I didn't bring any.
Okay.
I mean, I do for when we have the conversation for
Okay,
that,
well
like,
then yeah, well that's
no.
fine. Then that works out good. But before we go, well actually I'm just gonna ask everybody in the chat if I should do this because I was saying at the beginning, it's like, I know I want to talk about the seeds. And you'll if you do watch the replay, I'll just tell you, I was just saying, yeah, we were recently all chatting about seeds and all this stuff. And I go to both of you and I go, do you two not remember what we just lived through and what we experienced? What the heck? Why are we going? What? And I said, and all they could see seeds, seeds. They go, yeah, we remember seeds, seeds.
I got the heads up on what the topic was for tonight, and I about yelled in my room, "Shut up! We're gonna do seeds." AGT Junior.
We just harvested from those seeds, and there was difficulties in that life. Do you not remember? That's the difficult part. But anyway, so I am just going to ask you all in the chat of whether or not I should go forward, or if we should just dive into the seeds part. But because I wanted to talk a little bit about vidIQ, and I just wanted to show. It was something I discovered yesterday.
Oh, I want to hear this. What do we do with vidIQ?
Really?
That's right. So it's just briefly. So for the longest time, I had the free version of the vidIQ.
Yeah, I do free. Yep.
Yeah, and there's aspects that are really, really great about it. And so I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
And this was something that was okay. You know what? Push the button, and then make your decision about what your life choices are, Maureen. Okay. So I might have to make it full because it is, your people are looking at it small. So this is an upcoming video of mine. And so even with the free version, one of the things that it really caught me, let me just hide this part here, that really caught me was when you, once you put your video up, there is this thing called the optimizing score. And this was kind of a thing that kept me on track. And, I'm scoring 100 out of 100. So once I put everything up and, I've got the description in, I've got the hashtags, this is showing me, yes, your title evokes intrigue. It's clear what your video is saying. Your title is easy to understand. It's not too long. And so you get a score there. Are the keywords, and I struggle with the keywords, the keywords in the first 200 characters of the description. That one is a hard one for me. It doesn't have the video chapter. So and so I really liked the free version because it allowed me to do this. And so this is what my video looks like. So one thing that I discovered yesterday, and I have the paid version. There was a deal on, and it was like, hey, it's like almost free. And I said, well, that's stupid not to get it. And so I did. I don't use vidIQ to its full potential. I always have intentions to, but it goes to this where, no, I do not want this one. Nope. Let me go back to, I'm going to share a different page then. Oh, here is my other page. Share this one instead. So this comes right in the bottom of my YouTube Studio. Like it doesn't overlay. So you still have YouTube Studio, but then you have these other things. So it has all my thumbnails here. And if you look from this one I just showed you, it is showing a thumbnail. They're giving it a 24. So it's an AI that's looked at it. My title, they like it. They go, it's a 92, right? And they go, yeah, it's not good. So I thought, oh, well, I wonder what happens if I click it on. And it was like, well, do I like this? So the review, it says, your thumbnail is decent overall with strong text, but to truly shine, let's boost those unique creative elements for a game-changing click. And so it goes text brevity. The bold contrasting text game changer on it immediately grabs the attention and promises a significant benefit in the clear. So I got a check mark for that. But then what it does is it shows you all of these things that need improvement. And you can click it on and go, Well, the thumbnail features a close-up of a hand holding a single perfectly formed gnocchi, um, gnocchi. While visually appealing, it doesn't immediately convey the squash element of the game changer claim. Adding a visual reference to the squash or a more dynamic action shot of the gnocchi, making the gnocchi making process would strengthen the connection to the video's core content. And so it shows me all of these different things. Curiosity, I'll click this one. The image is visually appealing, but lacks a clear focal point to immediately grab attention. Consider adding an element of mystery or a question to spark curiosity about the unusual ingredient. So I'm just going to pause there and bring everybody up because I just want to. So are you following what I'm talking about? That's my first question.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I liked about this, basically it's saying your thumbnail sucks, Maureen, right? And I go, yeah, that's fine. And now I have the choice to change it. But like I looked at it and went, let me just bring that thumbnail back up so that you can actually see it. Share this tab. So how can I make it bigger? No, I can't make it bigger. Don't do that. Stop that. Dang, nabbit. Because it's like, it's not like, I'm not going to say, oh yeah, it's my best work ever. What are you talking about? I know it's not the best. Nope. Did it again. Shoot. There we go. Here we go. There we go. So this is the thing in question. So Marissa, she was making gnocchi and she's using Georgia Candy Roaster with it. So I will say I struggled with coming up with the right color for the From Struggle to Perfect gnocchi. So I did struggle with that. I blurred out the background, as you can see. So it's all blurred. And I brought Marissa forward in there. And then you can see she's making it. Now I look at this and I go, yeah, it's okay. But when I started looking at all the things that they were, all the things that are going, it should be, from struggle to success. Like we should see that transition so that we're going on it. Change the color or show the perfect or show, it's like I'm not doing enough. And what I liked about that little feature was the fact that it was provoking me to think differently. It was provoking me to think a little bit more. Am I going to change this? No, I'm not. But I liked that when I am struggling, it's like, okay, how could I make this better? I do have time. Like this video is not coming out for a little bit. So who knows? I could, go, okay, Maureen, make the time and change it. But yeah, it was like I was seeing from the perspective of, yeah, there's a lot of clutter there. There is no focal point, really. The focal point, when you look at it, is really Marissa and the Pampered Chef on her thing. When I said, how come you didn't wear your the Diva in the Dirt apron? She goes, I forgot. Anyway, so.
I know what I would do differently for this for sure.
I would love to hear it.
After, I liked how we had that data of, because we're told do a better thumbnail and it's like, what does that mean? And so now it analyzed it and it went, okay, here's these umbrellas that have information and here's some information on that to go, what does that vocabulary word mean? So honestly, what I would have done is had her hold a piece of the squash and then a finished gnocchi up.
Yes.
So it was bam, like blow it up or whatever in front of her. She doesn't have to be smiling or looking at the camera or anything. I would have had that be the shot with whatever text you wanted for sure.
Yes. But you see, so what I liked about this whole thing is that it's making, you think that way and making you go, hey, here's what we can do. Now, I didn't take a specific picture of Marissa doing it.
Okay.
I just scrubbed through and took that. Now, if we go and let's look at this one. So this one here, save your plants.
Yeah, I like this teaching aspect. I really like how it's teaching you, like how to think forward.
Yeah.
With it.
Now this one, so this one I'm getting an 84. So it's eye-catching elements, curiosity, elicitation, text brevity. That's all good. So needs improvement, right? And again, it's just saying needs. It's not like, hey, it goes, the thumbnail shows a person looking at a plant with a worried expression. Well, I think I'm smiling in it. The image is clear, but could benefit from a more dramatic visual contrast or a hint of impending doom to amplify the urgency. Let me go back to my dashboard and tell it to, because just so that you can see the photo of, nope, don't want that one. Let's go back or make it smaller. Just one moment, please, because I'll let you see this particular thumbnail.
It's like we're in marketing school, you know, for free, or maybe whatever they costed.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like, you know, I am an affiliate to share this tab instead. So this is the one that they're talking about, and I'm hoping that I can move. Dang it. Hang on. I need to pull my other tab out just so that I have, so I can read, because I'd rather us look at what's going on and then say this one. And now, can you see the full picture again? Save your plants?
Yes.
Okay, good. So then I'll just tell you, read them so you can see. So, because then you can go, yeah, I see that. Visual harmony. The thumbnail's text and image convey the basic idea, but the composition lacks visual punch. A stronger color palette and more dynamic arrangement of plants and text would immediately grab viewers. Uncluttered composition. I'm always cluttery. The image is visually busy, filled with too many elements, competing for attention. Simplify the scene by focusing on a single compelling action with a clear focal point. Color and contrast. The thumbnail subject is clear, but the colors blend. A stronger contrast would grab attention and make the image more impactful. Two more of these. Unique concept. The image is clear and informative, but it lacks visual flair to stand out. Consider incorporating a more dynamic composition or some unique personalized elements to avoid looking like generic stock photography. Again, I've just scrubbed through to get this picture. The thumbnail's straightforward approach is creative execution. This thumbnail's straightforward approach showing plants is understandable, but lacks visual dynamism. I've never looked at that word like that. Experiment with unique angles, expected layouts, and a stronger sense of urgency to truly grab the attention. So are you seeing that within what I was reading? Like, are you going, yeah, Maureen, fix it?
Yeah, I don't like the color of the text. I would have liked to see, you know, on one side a really good, healthy plant picture, and then one side maybe one that did get damaged by frost, just to be like save before frost without, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely. The text needs to pop out more. You either need to put more background behind it or something to make it jump out, because when it was small, it was difficult to read.
The color is bad.
They say when you shrink it to 10%, which is the size people are going to see it on your phone, see what you can read when it's at 10%.
Yeah. So when I do shrink it down to make sure, and it's like on here, there is a lot of pixelating going on because it's been expanded. So when I am looking it over here, the words actually come out quite well when I'm looking at it on a, you know, smaller version of it. But I do just want to go and just say hello, storms, radios, and cats. Good to see you. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I think we're okay. So my main thing to share this with you is, like, I don't know if that's a feature for the free version.
Oh, let's see. How do I figure that out?
Go to your YouTube Studio, and at the scroll to the bottom, and on the left hand side at the bottom, it'll say, here's your thumbnail, and they are giving it a rating. That's where I found that.
I don't know. I'm on home for vidIQ.
Right.
And then it's, what would you like to do today? Optimize your last video, daily video ideas, start your idea,
Oh,
search a
you
keyword.
should actually see the actual picture. It's not on the left column. It's at the very bottom. But
Yeah,
and
today's
very
growth
bottom.
plan.
Yeah. So maybe it's not in the
I bet you
free
I don't
one.
have it then.
Yeah.
Because if I click on, if you're scoring something, thumbnail,
yeah, it was
try
a
the new
thumb-
smart thumbnail builder.
No.
No, that's not it. Feedback. Oh, see your title and thumbnail feedback with Boost. I don't have Boost.
Okay.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah. So anyway, it's something that when I have more time, I would like to actually. I don't. So one of the things that I don't do, and I need to make a note of, and once in a blue moon, I do take an actual photo of
Mhm.
what you're doing, and
Yeah.
I miss that many times. So I'm usually scrubbing through, trying to find something that would be relatable.
It is need to be on your creating content list. I need to stop and take a photo because I
Yes.
have been in that place of I didn't take a photo. Now what?
No, and so you're just like, okay. So so I do want to know, like, are there other ones, other of you using the free version or the paid version? And because I just wanted to, I was thinking the wintertime is here, and like it's always a really good idea to revamp some of your titles and thumbnails.
Mhm.
And I have used vidIQ, the free version again, to just go and look at some of what do I have as a thumbnail, and do I have is there a better title using that scoring card? And so even if you go and just download the vidIQ, the free version, there is that aspect. But you can, like, I do have a link in the description because I do have an affiliation with it. But I'm not going, you must buy it. It's like, even just to have that the free one to go, did I remember this? Did I remember, or is that a good title? And it's going to give me some suggestions for other titles. Did I remember to make sure that I have my timestamps in there? Did I put an end? Because I just posted a short about 3 days ago. Not one bit of description was in it. So the algorithm had no idea where to put it.
Mm.
It was like, and I was like, why is this video not getting played? And it's like, well, because you had nothing in it.
I want to say that I have done changes to thumbnails and titles, even though they might not get like pushed out on the algorithm. What I'm looking for is when new people come to my channel and they're going, okay, what else is good? What else? It's been
Yes.
updated. It's
Yes.
been right.
Yeah, I think that's
Farmer
important.
Marshall has
Yeah.
the
Hey,
paid
Jason,
version.
please. Yeah. Yeah, I too got the paid version at a nice discount. I think it's like, hey, do you want it for $7? And I went, yes. It was like, well, actually I partly went, well, no, because you know yourself, Maureen, you won't, like, it's a powerhouse of a tool to really, those questions that we have, I think some of them would get answered in there. And I just thought, you know what, for $7, and I have to pay more because it's American. So it's actually like $3,000 for me. Not 7, just 3 because it's discounted. And no, I'm never going to stop saying that. Just for those of you that are like, okay, give it a rest. No, Canada, it's always $7,000.
It still makes me laugh every time.
Because that's what it feels like. It's $7,000. You're like, oh, trying to get something. Oh, it was $89. Well, in Canada, that same thing at the same store is $250. What? Anyway, DCBs, welcome. I want to make sure I get that out there. Yeah, so that's so I just wanted to give that as a little heads up because I don't know about you, if you have, well, I'm not gardening now, what will I do? It's like, go back and start revamping some of yours. And even if you don't use vidIQ, look at revamping some of your thumbnails and titles, just like Shawnee said, because somebody that new comes and go, oh, well, I like the idea of this, and it's just, busy work. I can tell you that I won't, my plan is to do it, but I can tell you I won't. It's my plan. It's what I want to do, but I won't do it because I'll look for other things. Other things will be keeping me busy. I had lots of good ideas, and I'm gonna do this and this and this, and it's like, oh, but 60,000 other things came in. Seed sales and swaps. Planning the 2026 garden. Not that we're doing a big planning, but anyway, I do want to know from all of you in the chat, have you and the women on the panel, have you started buying seeds yet? There are great end of season discounts happening now. Who has everybody, if you know, put a 1 in the chat if you have bought seeds, and those on the panel, raise your hand if you bought seeds, Shawnee.
I didn't bring the bag because you can go to my channel to look at it, but I totally bought seeds and I want to buy some more.
I
Because
was
they're
really
45% off.
I was really hoping you were going to bring some of those seeds in. And yes, they can go and walk. You could a couple of the seeds.
Yeah, I can go get the bag.
Yeah. You don't have to see them all because yes, I did watch and it's like, hokey Dinah. She's going to feed. DCBs, you're with me. I haven't bought a seed yet. Oh, GT. Not only has he bought one. Oh, DC says, I bought way too much last spring, which I kind of feel a little bit like I did too. And I didn't even bring also known CD Friends United. I want to see, did I miss anybody else? Oh yeah, Shawnee did put one. Just before we go on there, just let me go and check your analytics to see if revamping is working to increase views on your content. So Jay, what I'm assuming is that you would go and look at that specific video and see if there has been more views to it.
Yeah, you could probably go, like, say you changed it and you want to look a week later or 28 days later. So like when you click on the video and its graph, you look at in 7 days or in 28 days, has anyone viewed it?
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's very good. Okay, and let me just get back.
It's a heavy bag.
Oh, so it's like, so we've got Jay over here, and up north is
Oh man, that's a spider.
GT. Started spiders?
There was just a
Was it in the
spider.
bag?
It was like I put the bag down and it left. That means it was touching me.
Oh no.
Okay.
What
were you saying?
So I've got Jay to the left of me, the west of me, who is like, you know, shaking because we're talking about seeds, and GT Junior up north, who's also shaking because we're talking about seeds.
I know.
I know how much they love
It's
this.
like, so here's some bags of seeds
Mm.
that were on discount.
Like
you
a
know.
dealer.
I know,
Wanna buy
because I
some
got them all
seeds?
separated by like these are start indoors. These are in a singular family. This is just squash and pumpkins. You know.
Right. So what is
melons.
the most? What out of all of that? What is the one that you were most excited about, Shawnee?
Well, is it because I want to eat it? Maybe is the so okay. Well, two things. I really like peas, and somebody was giving me crap today, and they were like, "Where are you gonna plant 2 pounds of peas, Shawnee?" And I said, "In the soil." So maybe this is 2 years worth. I don't know. Okay. And then the other thing I'm excited about is filling a space, because I had gardens that had ground cover on them a lot of the year. Instead of planting a cover crop or food, it was just tarped because I didn't know what to do, or I had a failure and couldn't fix it. So what I'm excited about is, I'll quickly get this in the shot, is we're just going to fill it up with beans.
Awesome.
I'm going to grow all these bush dried beans, and then these are ones my mother grew that we're going to put in the ground and keep saving from that. We're going to mark the rows more properly this year. We're going to talk about that in the reflection live stream coming up on Shawnee Grows, on what I should do better on. So, I mean, yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 pounds of beans that I could plant for fun.
I love it. So you haven't started buying any seeds yet, Robin?
I have not, but I have already been gifted some seeds. I have a little tell.
Sure.
Yeah, Allie up in Canada, my friend up in Canada, she's a YouTuber. My Rusty Garden is her channel. She sent me this one called Black Beauty.
Oh, the tomato?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
let me share this. No, let's not make me share the screen.
What was her channel name? Rusty Garden?
My Rusty Garden? Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the Black Beauty, and it's called one of the most dark and exotic looking tomatoes. It has oodles of anthocyanin, the purple color, so full of antioxidants. It's also got purplish hues on the stem, which is going to kind of freak me out. So I'm going to have to remember that when I grow it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of blue-black on top and then gets a burgundy base.
Mm-hmm.
It has a rich, complex, savory flavor, slightly tart, but a balanced sweetness, and some say a slight smoky flavor.
Mm.
Does that not look interesting? Woo!
Do you want to scroll through some of those photos at the bottom, please?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at
Doesn't that look weird and beautiful, but weird? Wow.
Okay, wait a minute. I was expecting the inside not to be red. It's red on the inside.
Yeah, and the bottom will be a little red too.
Wow.
Those are all from Carmela Bella. She also sent me, is this going to go, if I just click on that, can you see Night Armor now?
Say share this tab instead.
Up at the top. Mm-hmm.
Because you've moved tabs. So there's a little at the top. It'll ask. Here you go.
Okay. So this one's called Night Armor. Kind of similar. Again, that significant anthocyanin purpley color on top and red on the bottom. Both of those seeds show a max of 2 packs per customer, so kind of rare.
Mm.
But, again, it's just a gorgeous looking tomato.
Mm-hmm.
And not something you see all the time. Then she also sent me this one. Where Okawi? You think that's how it's pronounced? I'm not sure.
Okawai. I don't know. It depends on if we're
It's good for small spaces. Its name means red yellow in the native New Zealand language. And it's part of the Dwarf Tomato Project. And I'm nuts about the Dwarf Tomato Project. We've talked about that before.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one right here. Let me show you this one. This one's one I want to buy. It's on my want list.
Alves.
Check out this price here.
Oh!
Okay, so what are we thinking here, Robin?
For 25 seeds.
What's going on with this?
And that's on sale.
Yeah, Jacques in the Garden. If you've watched his, he's with Epic Gardening.
Mm-hmm.
Described this one, and it's kind of like my Principe Borghese. So it's one of those is super dense and lasts a long time without going bad. And it's supposed to have just an amazing flavor. So I might just pop for this. Pop for it. If I pop for it, I might get my friends to take a couple of these. And
well, Jacques said we have to do it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we'll have a collection so that so we can just help Robin Gardens get that $15 for 25 seeds, and then and you're investing, and she'll give each one of us a seed.
Is this in Italy? Or
no, that's a US site.
Okay.
So I'm blessed to have sweet friends who, tempt me with this stuff all the time. She also sent me the Kelsey onion seeds again, which you can either get in Canada or the UK, but you can't get them here in the US. And the Kelsey was a past winner of the largest onion contest, world's largest onion.
Just one moment there, Robin. I would like you to see this post.
Thank you.
Wait just a hot minute. Wasn't Robin telling us that she had an overabundance of tomatoes?
All right.
Let's all just have a moment again and talk to these people who are a little bit crazy.
But Allie sent them to me. It would be rude, not
Rude.
honored her.
But in regards to the one that is expensive, well, GT says, yeah, baby, let's get that baby. Come on. And it's like,
I'm just gonna go one plant of each. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's all I have this year too.
That's all she ever does. But it's how many.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's I'm not gonna willingly buy a tomato other than that Talvez, and I'm still thinking about it, but I'm pretty certain I'd like to try that for my one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, light smoky flavor. Wow, that Black Beauty tomato is gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Gorgeous, darling.
Yeah.
That's
She
awesome.
she knows how to tempt me.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, then just wanted to see because I was missing some of these. Yeah, we got the support addicts for the support group for addicts. The Dwarf Tomato Project is a volunteer worldwide effort. I guess you guys have all read that. And now we've read it twice.
Out her nose.
Come on, man.
So GT's driving. Be safe out there. Oh yes, that's true. I'm beginning to think Robin has not only a seed addiction, but also a tomato addiction.
Darren, my name is Robin, and I am a tomato.
I'm addicted to growing tomatoes. Yes, you do pay attention, darling. Yes, you do. That's good. That's very good. I love that. But that's like when I first started. I grew up in grow zone 4, but not that I was growing. Like I would put some flowers out and just like, please don't die, and we did do a few veggies. But down here it's like, I can grow that. I can grow watermelon. I was just growing everything, and each year I've kind of nobody in your house eats that, so don't grow it. So it's like I'm not growing like cantaloupe or any of those honeydew because I'm allergic and Marissa doesn't care for it. So it's like, why are we growing those? I did grow the mango melons, but mine maxed out at about like this big. Hello, I got the seeds from Tigsy. All right, so I did. Yeah, we did that. So, do you save your own seeds, and what works best for you? Well, you can also catch the Shawnee Grows and Robin Gardens seed chat for more ideas. And I was fascinated because everybody kept saying it's such a good video, even you guys like it's such a good video. We were there for 17 hours and it felt like 15 minutes, and I went, I gotta watch that. And and then I got this fancy little tip, which again, it's Captain Obvious, but Robin is she's doing all her peppers, and and she's got a big pile of peppers because she grows pepper trees.
Yeah.
But she says, while I'm here, I'm going to be, and she tells us all that she's going to be watching on YouTube. So she's catching up. And I went, well, there you go. And sometimes I remember to do that, but it was like, I can't remember what I was doing. It was like, Maureen, you're going to have that, and I can just take it with me wherever I was going, because there was a bunch of different things. It's like, and it was so enjoyable to listen and to watch. And it was like, I learned stuff because I'm not a big seed saver. I'm kind of it's not like I'm afraid. It's like, well, I don't really know. Well, now I know. I now know how to do my marigolds, because I got amazing marigolds. Like I get big bush marigolds. Lisa can grow that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so do you ladies want to talk about saving your own seeds? a little briefly.
Well, I save a few. I was telling Maureen before the show started that I counted all of the little various vessels all around the dining room here and in the corner, and I have 25 sitting here of things that are drying. Now, beyond that, I have already packaged some stuff up.
Yeah.
That's already dry.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of an avid seed saver. Yeah.
Yes, you are. Well, you also you are also a contributor to the Door County Seed Vault or Seed Library. So that's where a lot of these seeds go, which, you know, again, we've talked about. That was one thing I was going to do is I have my 3 tomatoes, my Nona, my Provenzano, and the giant, I forget the other guy's name. Can't think of it. But they are right now. And I thought, you know, while we're talking about seeds, I thought I'm going to deal with those. But it was enough to bring the bread. Because last night during Shawnee Live, I knocked over a whole glass of iced tea all over my desk. So it was like, so I'm like, get the mouse, get the goose, wiping everything down. And it was like, you know what? Don't bring tomatoes in here. You simmer down, Maureen. All right. Yeah, sorry, Fitzy 222.
Destiny.
Oh, it's Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. It you know, it randomly picks a person each time, I think, and I do have it on, like, you know, be kind. It doesn't need to do that. So I apologize, but again, you know, we are doing this to you know, for that opportunity
to buy seeds, to get money to buy seeds. Thank you.
Well, the one thing I want to buy is the same dehydrator that Robin has. Yeah. So that's what I'm looking for. So when you watch an ad, you're helping Mama get her dehydrator.
That's right.
She thinks
that's a great goal.
So I mean, I save a lot of seed, and I do it to save money. I buy seeds at the dollar store, our Dollar Tree, because it's 4 packs for $1.25 of the common stuff. Yeah. And then if I want to go buy the Telvez hybrid tomato, which I'm looking at for $15, I don't feel guilty. No, because you know, I saved a ton of money. And honestly, Maureen, getting ready for this and you know, the questions that you sent us, I went through all of my seeds, and there is about 8 things that I need to stock back up on, and there's only 2 of them that I have to pay big money for. Right. It's a lot of common stuff, you know, and by big money, I don't mean huge money, but, you know, like the Socrates cucumbers the seeds are $1 a piece. But to me, that's worth it because they are phenomenal. Yeah. I will say that, like, you know, I'm not in the mode to buy anything, and I did buy a lot last year, so I know I have lots. But I know that just watching, you know, all of you online and your videos and stuff, you start talking about seeds, and then I start, you know, I start getting, you know, oh, I need that.
Add to cart. Yes.
Add to cart. Maureen needs that. And also, when we were talking about this recently, I did go back to Rainbow Seeds, and they didn't have anything new. So it was like, I thought, well, I'm not gonna. So I went, I'm not buying any. No, not yet. I want to wait for the new stuff that comes out so I can buy it all. Oh, Miss Sharon, kind as you are, thank you so much. Miss Sharon has gifted 5 memberships. So Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. Homestead Aquarius, welcome back to the Diva Club. MKP, Snooks, and Soini Marcano. You've all been gifted a membership by Miss Sharon, so we do thank you for that. And this allows you to be in the Diva Club. I have not made a more recent video, but it is my plan to regularly kind of have members only videos where it's a little raw, a little bit more honest. I am coming up with something. It's just it's in the works of doing that. And so once you've had your 1 month free membership, you're welcome to pay the $1 each month and continue on supporting the channel.
What was that? What are we opening? What's happening?
Oh,
What's going on behind that?
another
Ooh, I love that.
non-alcoholic Blue Moon.
Ooh,
that.
ooh. Thank you.
They really have a lot of NA stuff nowadays.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I do want to also acknowledge Team Replay. So hey, Team Replay, thank you for tuning in later. Your presence, comments, and support keep our garden community blooming, and I do really appreciate you because I know those across the pond, they come in later. So, all right. So my next question: do you ever go to seed swaps? And if you have, what is the best treasure you have found? And that I'd love to know that from all of you.
I just want to say I'm saving seeds this year, the most I've ever saved. I never took it seriously, but there's just this calling to me to actually attempt it. So I'm saving all of the pumpkins that we bought at the pumpkin patch. When we open them in the next couple of days, we're saving those seeds, and I'm going to label them. I'm saving all of my cucumber seeds. I went really hard on the flowers this year to try and save things. And so normally I just go, let's just go buy some, which we're still going to do. But that was to wrap up that part. No, I've never been to a seed swap.
Right?
I've never been to a seed swap.
I've never been to a seed swap.
When Carol had that one free resources one, and she asked us that question, I looked him up, and I'm like, there was a couple that were like 20 minutes away. There was no excuse not to give it a go. So I need to do it. I mean, but I have done the seed libraries.
Right.
So Janet asked, has anybody ever eaten a Kajari melon? I grew it last year, 2024, Janet. They were gorgeous looking, and then the cucumber beetle took them out before I got to eat them. So I can't tell you how it tastes, but I grew it because it comes highly recommended.
Is it the one where it's orange inside or green inside? Does anybody remember?
I think it's green inside.
I always grow the Minnesota midget and then the Kajari, and I have not had good success to be able, and I just can't remember if that's the orange one or the green one inside.
Variable. Few like. Here, let me make you big for people small.
Because it's very small.
So
it's the green inside, so that's more like a honeydew.
Yeah.
Okay.
You eat it all in one sit. You eat it all.
Personal melon?
Yes.
That's pretty much all I've ever grown are the
personal melons.
If you want a really good one, grow this one. If you want a personal melon. Cajo.
Oh no, where's my pen?
Where's your clipboard?
Well, I have that, but I don't know where the pen went.
Wait, I got you. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm still gonna write Cajo down.
Cajo to
Shanae.
I saved a bunch of Cajos, so okay. I got you.
So,
but yeah, I took, well, you all know I took the year off because of heartbreak, having my whole melon patch taken out.
Yeah.
Just I wasn't gonna suffer that again this year.
So Jay says, yes, I've been to 3 seed swaps, variable, few accurate labels. That's a very interesting thing. Like, it's like, so you're swapping seeds, but what's in the packet is not what's in the packet.
So
were they homemade?
I've heard it like where people have like a dish of seeds and then you pack as many as you want and, take them and bring your own envelopes kind of thing. I've also heard people have them prepackaged to do.
Oh.
But since I've never been to one, it's all just what I've heard.
So Miss Sharon asked, to save tomato seeds, should I clean the slimy stuff first and dry them? So myself personally, I put it into a sieve and run water and just to get the slimy stuff off. And then I just dump it right onto a paper towel, and then I let them dry. And it, usually I can just pick it off the paper towel. If I can't, I just rip that piece off and stick it all into the soil, paper towel and all.
Yep.
That's my ghetto version of doing tomatoes. Uh-huh.
You can put them on wax paper. You can
That
put them on a plate, whatever, just to get them dry.
The new Netflix hit, Seed Swap. It's happening in our quietest, unassuming
I
neighborhood.
thought it really was a thing.
The
Destiny.
godfather of seeds, aka also known as Shawnee, is rumored to have started the underground organization.
I was like, we're
Unbelievable.
gonna go watch that, and then I kept reading. And I was like, oh,
What do
you're
you
messing
mean?
with
My
me.
name is in there. Yeah, right. That's the other thing is you can do it. When my mom sends me her tomato seeds, like there is tomato on the napkin and whatever, and I just take it. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, for us, I have a friend who, and he, like when I first started gardening, I'm sure he sent me probably about 30 different tomato plants, and I tried to grow them all or most of them. I was like, I'll try lots, and I did. It's like one in a pot, but and he does that, the fermenting where it's rinsed and whatever, and I was like, how did you keep track of all of them? Number one, probably his wife helped out, but it's like, because it's too much and they're all perfect and individual and stuff. And it was like, we tried to do it again this year. I tried to do it a few years ago. So Marissa was on it. She wasn't rinsing. So I went, oh, I'll rinse. And then I put it, and I said, you're in charge. If you start it, you're in charge. Well, those little suckers are actually sprouting in the water. And so that whole little batch is no good. Yeah.
That happened to
I
me.
don't like honeydew. I hope my neighbors do. That would be a very good line in a song. I don't like honeydew, but I hope my neighbors do. Uh-huh. That's very cute. Of course, I won't write that down. I always make a good point. Yeah. Okay, so most people showed up with vague descriptions. It's a pretty tall yellow flower. Do I put anything in the hole with your garlic? It depends. I've done it once where I think we put in blood meal or bone meal, blood meal. One year we did that. I'm not. Well, I haven't planted garlic yet this year because it's all still in the garden and it's all up. I didn't pick it. It's already done. That's very cute. Do I have anything else? Otherwise, not really. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, am I talking too fast? Let's go back to this. So if you haven't been to a swap, because I know that what's my neighbor? I was gonna call him Marty. It's not Marty. Howie.
Yeah.
Howie. It was like, I'm really tired.
Howie talks about
Yeah.
seed swaps all the time.
He goes to seed swaps and it's like I almost did, but I feel like I might feel overwhelmed by it. Yeah, but I just have to go. But so if you don't know of seed swaps in your community, what about starting one? That might be a thing for some people to do. Not myself. And
Not me. I'd have to be like self-serve. Don't bother me. Don't ask me questions.
and then also, have you joined Seedmas, the fun post-Christmas seed exchange that was developed by Broke Farmer, and I've participated in a few Seedmasses. I'm not sure anybody in the chat, have you, or anybody in Team Replay, have you participated in Seedmas?
I have not.
Yeah. So it's like there's no big official, like it's not like you must join the group. All it is, and I was thinking, what is a good way, to present it? Just yourself, you go, okay, I'm doing Seedmas, and if you've seen some of the seeds that I grow, it's like you just have to send the person email them your address. So That's basically how. Was that from me? Did you not get? Was I supposed to send you seeds, Janet Potter? I hope not. Yes, GT. Of course, you participated in Seedmas. Yeah. So Janet, was that? If it was for me, I hope you will let me know. If that was me that didn't send you something, because I do try when people say I want some of your Nona seeds, I start writing a list and start sticking little sticky notes where I'll keep those if there is something that people want to get from me. And the whole point of it, and I really liked it, was you just had Christmas, and and we're starting to think about what we're going to plant. And so he was like, why don't we have an occasion where you're just giving seeds to one another, and it's like happy Seedmas. And so one point to make, if you are sending to somebody internationally, to help it go quicker, send it as a birthday card or a Christmas card. So I actually get my Christmas cards out when I'm sending them and say Merry Seedmas to you. Or actually, no, I say Merry Christmas. I don't put Seedmas on there. And it's way cheaper. It depends on if you're sending bulk of stuff, but it's like if there's just a few things in there, it's like, yep, off I go. And when I've gone, like, the teller, she's like, what's in there? And I said, confetti. Happy birthday, confetti.
I tape them. I tape them onto the cards so they won't
jostle around. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, and am I missing someone? Yeah, I have participated in Seedmas.
So it's in January?
Anytime, January, February, March. Anytime. You could do Seedmas now. But he just said, there's nothing, and what we are doing with sharing our seeds, and plants and vegetables with one another, it's that thing where you go, we're bringing joy, and we're bringing food, and we're trying to help people to realize that this is super important to grow your own food, healthy food, without pesticides and out herbicides and things like that. So it's like, he said, it should be a national holiday. He was pushing that. So anyway, what seeds or plants are already calling your name, Robin, Johnny? What do you got?
I have to say, Destiny has a good idea. We need a seed advent calendar, just like, every day you get like a tea, and it's like, where's the seed advent calendar, people?
Oh, I love that.
Right?
That's good. So I can go. So
okay.
I was in Whole Paycheck.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is good stuff.
And
look at this.
Row 7 is one of the seed companies that I like to buy seed from. It's very interesting. They work with chefs and farmers together to get the tastiest food. And Row 7 started putting vegetables in in Whole Foods. They started at the coasts, but now they're here in the Chicago area. And this is one that I actually wanted to buy. So I was thrilled because now I can taste it before I buy the seeds. This is an F1, so I'd have to buy the seeds. I couldn't save them to have it come true. It looks kind of like an autumn frost if you've ever grown an autumn frost before, but a little different shape.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because I can taste it first. And
now, is it skin smooth, or because it looks fuzzy?
It is smooth. It's just
it looks velvety.
No, it's not velvety. It's just like that autumn frost. You can kind of wipe it off.
Yeah. That's so cool.
It's got that same quality. And then I wanted to try this one too from Row 7 called the Honey Patch Butternut, because they were small. Because this just looked perfect for 2 people for a little side dish. So I can try it now before I buy the seed. I did the garlics from Row 7. As a matter of fact, I sent them out to a bunch of my YouTube creator friends all over the world, and we did a little collaboration. They were a leek that's supposed to have a garlic flavor quality to them, and that was fun. They also have the Badger Flame beet, Badger Flame beet, and I've done these before from row 7. They have a flame on the inside of the beet, and when you slice it in half long ways down the beet, and then make a slice like that and put it on the plate. I mean, just like an amazing presentation. It looks like a flame. And then I grew the patchwork peppers. Allie, my friend in Canada, sent me those as well from row 7. And those are really cool. They see the flame quality.
I'll just show what she's talking. Okay, so here's this one.
Yeah, and then the patchwork pepper I also did from row 7, and it has a variegated leaf, so it is just a gorgeous looking pepper plant because of the leaf, and then the actual peppers are 2-color too, and they taste phenomenal. It's a sweet pepper. But there's the garlics that we did. Now
ones.
They're good. They're fine. It tastes like a very strong leek rather than a garlicky leek. But
Johnny, can you show the picture? Yeah, sorry, yeah.
What?
No, yeah, go to that one again and show the roasted ones. The second
Sure.
picture. Yeah, thank you.
I don't think that you could go wrong getting any of them. As a matter of fact, row 7 took their show on the road this summer, and they went from like small venue to small venue, cooking the garlics and seeing how different restaurants were preparing them. And there were like 5 restaurants here in the Chicago area, and it just happened to be the week we were in Wisconsin. So
beef bush black beans.
That's what I was looking at.
Oh, what is
Beefy.
I have friends growing this one this year, and they say they're nice. They're very nice.
It looks really cool.
One of my friends who's a vegan is growing them.
Of course. Perfect.
All right, let me just go and look at the chat here. I did see that Joe, you came in. Hello, Joe. How are you? Good to see you. You earned your team replay badge. Did you go back and watch videos and listen to videos while you were in your builder? You were Homestead Aquarius, the builder. I was going to say Bob the Builder, but oh yeah, I guess you could be Bob the Builder.
Eating hot dogs.
Yeah. So yes, Seedmas can be whatever you want. There's no rules. Like, it's just send somebody some seeds. And if there is somebody that, like, it's like, hey, well, Shawnee, you want to part with some of those peas? Maybe?
No, I'm just kidding. But I could.
I would like some for Seedmas, please. I don't want any. I just went, what would be the one thing that you would like have a hard time giving up?
I could go back to the store, everybody. It's like we've got till the end of October. It's all 45% off right now.
Yeah. And again, I want to just acknowledge that with Destiny. We need a seed advent calendar. That would be a very fun thing, a really neat gift to make for someone, hey? And especially if it's all the seeds that you don't want to grow anymore. You could make it. You go, I'm not going to grow that. I'm not going to grow that. And thank you, Janet, for telling me it was not me. I know I put that up there. So Storm says, I don't do American holidays, but I might make an exception with Seedmas. Well, you did make an exception with Seedmas. I think you received some Seedmas seeds from me, sir. And then you're right. And Jay said, make the card from homemade paper with seeds in the paper. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's such a cool idea, especially like wildflowers embedded in the paper, and make a little ornament out of it and send it with the Christmas card. That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. It's a lot of work. No, I'm not going to do it.
I
I think it all out loud.
I was like, okay.
In my homespun mind, I would love that, because it's like, Oh yeah, you could just break down some paper and some water, and then you could actually just even make, just little circles, and you go, these seeds are this, right? And you can have all these little seed coins, and it's like just plant. These are the bachelor buttons. These are the marigolds. These are, squashes, and it's like that's a great idea. I just won't do it because I'm busy. I don't know if you saw this question for Serena. Robin, I think it was for Robin. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't. Have you ever used compost, worm castings, or charged biochar or green sand when planting garlic? If so, when and how do you apply it, and how much do you use per hole? Well, Serena, I use just bone meal when I plant in my garlic in the fall, and then in the spring I start up with the regular fertilizers, mostly high nitrogen things on a regular schedule to get them to bulb up. But yeah, just bone meal when I plant them in.
Just to make a note, if you are hearing a little bit of thumping coming from Robin's place, Al is having a rave in his bedroom today. He was like, honey, I gotta go and have a good party. I'm gonna party. You go hang out with the ladies, and then I'm gonna party. And, her neighbors are having a 18-year-old's birthday party.
Oh my God. I gotta go see how many are out here
I
now.
thought I was hearing my husband's movie. Am I hearing it through Robin's house?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was his speaker because he's awake still and he's watching stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're going to the birthday.
Oh,
here we go.
okay,
Let's
here we
go to
go.
the birthday.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Last night people were partying across the street and it was just blowing in through my front door. And it was like, okay.
Like that is one heck of a popular kid.
And it's what, 11:30 right now?
10:30.
10:30. You know
okay.
what? They are such good kids, and they are, sweet, and they always tell us ahead of time when they're going to have a party. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. We're cool.
I'm so cool with it, but yeah, they're, I'm sorry. If it gets really bad, I could go move.
No. Mm-hmm. To watch those competitions. I didn't see what the competitions were about, so because I'm way behind. So if someone, go ahead.
I was just thinking, one thing I am going to do this year is I am going to add some alfalfa pellets to the area where the garlic is going in, like I did in the whole garden. So I think that's a change I'm going to do this year with the garlic.
Yeah, alfalfa.
Yeah,
and putting it in the fall. So if someone is able to get a good flower seed to grow to sell fireweed seeds, a small patch can make a large amount of seeds. I'm not sure how popular they are, but they seem to have an okay price. I've never seen fireweed seeds. So
Yeah.
true story. True story.
Sometimes you want company when you try something. Like when I did the kusha this year, I sent them to a couple of friends because I wanted company, right? I didn't know Maureen at that point, so I didn't have a kusha friend.
Yeah. Introvert strutters at the party scene.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. Yes, that's true. She is. Serena has bats falling in parts of Oklahoma. I know we are. We're at the 1:30, 1 hour and a half here. So, did you have anything?
Hold on. Pull that up in the basement.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Fireweed? Is this what you're talking about, DCBs?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have this in my Chamarin angustifolium. I'd have to look to see if it's on the banned list for Minnesota.
I was gonna say, I think it's actually a really bad weed here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I have some
So
things to say.
yeah. Oh, you have some things to say.
We
Okay. Shawnee has the clipboard.
Okay.
We'll hand over the clipboard mic to her. Go ahead.
So I have 3 categories we're talking about. We're going to talk about the winter indoor seeds that I need to get, and then I want to say the new catalogs I want to try this year, and I kind of have some next to me, and then I want to say the new seed varieties for sure.
I
Okay?
love it.
So
Okay.
winter indoor seeds, I want to get the microgreen blends that we talked about on a winter seed live stream in the past.
Mhm.
And so I want to get the sunflowers, the cilantro, the basil. The mild mix has like beets and Swiss chard. There is an apple blossom Swiss chard blend as well, and then possibly some lettuce and parsley. And I haven't decided what else I want to grow indoors, but for sure I want to start getting my 5x5 trays going in a rotation with those like yesterday. I should have had this figured out, to be honest, because I'm already like,
No,
For the-
you said the first day, like when it starts getting cold, you go into winter hibernation and then you have to organize and clean everything.
yeah.
And now that that's all done and now it's not as cold, you go, now I'm into spring mode. So yesterday, today or tomorrow is the day that you're going to spring plant.
Just today I was like, I'm so bored.
So-
Fall, spring plant, spring, fall plant.
So you were talking for microgreens?
Yeah.
Okay, so lettuce I never found worked really well for microgreens.
Oh, lettuce as in like I'll grow it for sorry. I meant
Okay,
lettuce
right.
as its own.
Okay.
Just grow lettuce as lettuce. Yeah.
The like radishes and the brassicas seem to work really well for microgreens.
They also work well for sprouts.
for sprouts. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're going to teach me that.
Okay.
And peas. So all those peas that you have,
I want to eat the peas in the pod. I don't want to eat the
you don't want shoots.
no. I want the full experience.
Well, you're losing out because those shoots in the middle of winter are tasty, honey.
Maybe I'll do 1 5x5.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, because then you actually get the taste of peas.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. I'll have the taste of peas in the winter.
I usually get two cuts of the shoots.
Oh, really?
I do.
That is a good tip because most things it's cut once and you're done. Okay, continuing on, or what's this? Papalo herb?
Yeah, papalo here. Herb.
Don't know what that is.
No, don't know what it is either. Just a reminder for everybody, on November 2nd, fall back 1 hour. Fall backing is good because it means you get 1 more extra hour sleeping. It's a good thing.
So I want to order from High Mowing Seeds. Oh, papalo tastes like a bit like cilantro. Oh, okay.
Is it okay? But you're okay. We were talking. Hey, we grow this in Mexico, so don't think about growing it in Canada.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
what I'm
what
feeling about that.
the conditions for that, right?
Mhm.
So, okay. High Mowing Organic Seed is a place that I want to purposefully order from. Now, I haven't looked to see what I'm going to order from them, but I did sign up for their next 2026 calendar, which
Mhm,
ships in November. And I think they're in Vermont. And then I'm just going to show this one because I still have it. Johnny's I order from for sure. And then I want to order from Berlin Seed. It says it's in Ohio. I don't know what yet, like I said. And then that's it for those catalogs. The other ones I want to do is Seed Savers Exchange. They actually sell, Maureen, a collection that says salsa. So it gives you all the seeds in their collection to grow salsa. And so that's Seed Savers Exchange. And then you might want to just look at what the type of onion is, what the type of pepper is, what the type of tomato is. Just look at it, okay?
Yeah.
And then UF Seeds, so Urban Farmer is that website. I want to order from them just because they seem to have really good prices for the amount you get in a seed packet.
Okay.
So now I don't have anything to show.
Okay.
I'm just going to go over the new seeds for 2026 that I'm eyeballing. So definitely the Plum Regal tomato. It's a paste tomato, and another Minnesota gardener grows them, the Homesteading RD. I really didn't have enough paste tomatoes this season. So Plum Regal is on the list because I heard it doesn't split and doesn't get sick and it puts on high production. For other tomatoes, I want to do Mountain Vineyard F1, which is a grape tomato, but I don't know why I wrote it down. I don't know if it's because it doesn't split or if it's prolific or it's known for Minnesota. I have no clue, but Mountain Vineyard F1 tomato. So then I was getting into some weird stuff today. Quedlinburger Für Leib is a German tomato, and it says it's ready in 40 days. Which, hello, cold climate. Can I have a tomato in 40 days? Yes, please.
Wow.
So that was Quedlinburger Für Leib. I don't know how to speak German. That was probably totally wrong. And I always want to try.
German to me.
I always want to try new Italian tomatoes. So I'm looking for anything ribbed or, meaty. And so if you have any ideas on Italian tomatoes, I would love some ideas for varieties to try.
The Principe Borghese
Yeah.
and the Castelluto Genovese.
Okay. Because I did the Inverno was the beginning. I can't remember it. That one is supposed to be the one that you can bring it inside, like cut at the surface of the soil, bring the whole plant in and like hang it up in your kitchen, and the tomatoes will be okay for a month or two, but I never have tried it.
See, that's what the Principe Borghese is supposed to do, and also that one I want to order, the Telvez.
Okay.
I'm going to buy it. So I will send you seeds. So you've got that one to try.
Okay. Yay! And then, let's see. Maureen showed me pimento pepper, and that has been highly talked about in my Minnesota gardener group. So I want to grow the pimento pepper.
I got to write that down. We talked about that before. Okay,
yes.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like a cherry colored, smaller pepper, and it's like, the thing that goes inside olives.
Yeah, but we put it in our salsa. I'll go get mine. I've got one.
Okay, go get it. And then I want to do, thanks to, what's their channel name? Is it Willow Greens Permaculture in Canada? Foxtail millet and coral sorghum, because they are healthy grains that I want to learn how to grow and harvest and use versus trying to figure out wheat and rice. So that's on the list to do. And then a run, I think, is this one, F1 Kale. And this came from the Homesteading RD as well. So she's in Minnesota, and so I have to try it.
I've heard of that before.
A good kale. Mm-hmm. So that's the short answer. Done with the clipboard.
Your Mountain Vineyard tomato is a hybrid grape, loads of tomatoes, very good taste. It has the crimson gene, which gives it a dark red color and rich in lycopene. It is huge but compact, indeterminate. Requires a trellis. It can benefit from heavy pruning. Sounds nice. It gets all 5-star reviews on that particular.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was a strong, healthy genetic that I thought, okay, we're gonna go for that.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
Did you see Robin? She showed her pepper.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it again.
Sorry. Okay. Glasses back on.
Okay.
So this one is small. Like this is one that just recently came in, right? Mm-hmm. Just throw it on the ground. But what I like about it is that like the skin is very firm. Like that's me pushing really hard. So it's a very firm pepper, and sweet to taste. Like it's a lovely tasty pepper. So and this in particular, I think this was my first year to grow them. How do I get myself out of here? Okay, so it was my first year to grow them, but these are seeds that came from my friend from the Kootenays, where he had given me like 35 different or whatever it was tomatoes. That's where I got these. So these are seeds that were like 5 years old, and they just everything pop. They were beautiful, and they were just small little bushes. But I have brought them in, so I'm going to overwinter them. And I'm thinking, because I had the difficulty of the putting seedlings out, my pepper plants out at the offsite garden, I'm thinking of taking the overwintered peppers and that I'm going to put them actually in the offsite garden. That's what I'm
Okay.
thinking. I do want to I just want to I want to bite it.
That interests me from when we talked about it before, because it's, it's firm and it stays firm when it's
Yeah.
cooked. So like if you wanted to cut it in little cubes and put it in a soup, it's going to hold its, texture and shape. Yeah, definitely that. Good.
And
Thanks
it's
for
sweet.
reminding me.
Like I don't need to be growing any more hot peppers because
No.
what am I supposed to do with that? So I want more sweet.
Right. I'm happy to send you some of my friends from the Kootenays. Again, these are ones that have been grown in a cooler climate, kind of thing. So
Okay.
I'll accept those.
Mm.
so I will write that down.
It's not too early to be thinking about this stuff at all.
Nope.
No, actually, the quicker that you can plan and have it in my head that this is what I want to grow, the better, because then I have time to try to fit it all in the garden. But I'm going to have
Okay.
more room because I'm doing less tomatoes.
Ah.
Now that's the other thing, Shawnee. Now I know I like when you were just like baby Shawnee to us, I know that I sent you some Nona tomatoes, and I think there was an issue or whatever.
So I grew them again this year,
And
but I don't know which ones they were because of the labeling problem. Do you have one you could show me quick?
of what
Do
it
you
looks
have-
like?
Yeah.
Yep, I'll go grab it.
Thank you. And I promise I'll do better next year because I'm pretty sure I still have seeds. Because I can't plant them all sometimes if it's a gift. Now the theme this year was, just plant the whole seed packet. Why are we doing this? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I kept some of those if I remember right. They're in a special spot. I'll have to look. But yeah, if you show me what the shape is, then maybe I can recall if it actually grew or not. GT Junior. Oh, what?
Go ahead.
GT Junior grows at Alaska. So Shawnee grows. I received 2 pear trees in the mail. Is it advisable to go ahead and pot them up indoors? Well, because you can't put them outside right now. They don't have enough time for their roots to get established. GT, correct? Because of the coldness coming.
Yeah,
So you would keep them in a pot at least inside, and then take them outside. In the spring. What do you got there, Robin?
So I did this, and they got eaten. So I'm going to try it again. But this just interests me so much.
The color and the size, and I've never seen spinach look like that.
It's called a mustard spinach. So it's not really a mustard. It's not really a spinach. It's
spicy or not spicy?
Spicy and mustardy, which, I'm good with. But I want to try those again and get them to work this time.
Can you grow them inside for me this winter? I don't want to wait till spring.
No, I'm going to do it in the spring.
Okay.
I don't want to babysit. And I'm going to make sure that I get some chimichurri. This is, like broccoli rabe.
Oh, okay.
Chimichurri. And I had trouble getting this to go. I've done it before successfully, but this year it was a problem because we got so hot so fast. And it's a broccoli, so they don't like hot.
Oh, so GT says AI told me to put them outside. I was like, what? I was tripping.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Joe says, I thought it was a tomato. It's a pimento pepper. That's correct. But this is a very small one. Like I had much bigger ones. And I still have some ripening. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Here's a Nona. This is
okay. So, look at mine. Does it look like yours? I think this is it.
I think that is it.
I think that's it.
That looks very similar to mine.
Okay.
There you
So I
go.
should save
yeah.
these ones then.
Yeah, and they are like when you cut
They're
it
heavy
open.
and meaty, and
Yes, there's not a lot of seeds and not a lot of juice.
but I
So
like
I
that
have
about a tomato.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I do have, this is my Nona, so that this is the one I'm saving seeds from for this year. And this is, and I'm going to show you, this is the reason why they were ripening. So this is the Provenzano, and this one was actually developed. It's a little bit icky looking right now.
Yeah, mine's got spots.
Yeah, so this is the Provenzano, and this one was developed in British Columbia to be grown in northern climates. And I was getting 2-pound tomatoes from this. This is kind of the mid-size one. And then the last one was the Franchi giant pear tomato, and he's really looking sad. So I'm gonna pull the seeds out of
They
him.
all look so similar, Maureen.
Yes, they do. But when I pulled them off, I deliberately said, I put this one in this pocket and this one in this pocket and this one in this pocket,
Yeah.
and then I wrote on them.
I was gonna
But
say
there
label
is,
it,
but
sure.
all three taste different.
They do. Okay.
There is
Because
a
yeah, I
difference.
was like, okay, so why are you growing those three? And you're saying there is a flavor difference. Oh, we got the tomatoes out. Here we go.
Oh, hey, we're doing show and tells at the beginning. Come on.
Look at the
these.
size of that.
Look at all of these Mr. Tartar's Germans. They are just, every single one of them is huge.
Massive.
Huge.
Yep.
Is
Anyway,
that on your grow again list, Robin?
Mhm.
yeah, Al loves these more than me. So yeah.
Okay,
But
what is that called?
Mr. Tartar's German.
Mr. Tartar's German. Oh, you gotta wow.
Mr. T German. Okay, got it.
What in the world? Yeah, actually, some of my tomatoes were very similar. They weren't as perfect looking, because I think Robin only grows perfection in her yard.
Yeah, I know. Her neighbors told me. They called
Yeah.
me and said,
By the way, like she is like the Martha Stewart of gardening, and we go,
Yes.
we know,
I know.
and we know her. We're good friends. Yeah, I just took these mid-sized ones, but the same thing. I was getting massive tomatoes from all of these,
Okay.
and I just wanted those to go in.
Yeah.
So GT, Barry, and Homestead, I have sent you the link if you would like to come up and chat with the ladies. We won't be on much longer here because we are hitting 2 hours. So
I got rid of all my gnarly ones because I have so many. I have my coffee table over there full. I've got this etagere full. I have so many tomatoes in the house again. Oh,
Yeah.
oh. So
I just
I was sitting there and he's like, ooh, in the chair in the living room. And I'm like, what? And he gets up. It was a freaking hornworm.
What?
Little green hornworms crawling up the arm of the chair.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh, can I share this on the screen? Is that okay if I share something?
I'm not going to say no ever.
Okay, put it in the.
Shawnee grows. You don't say no to Shawnee grows.
Here is the Seed Savers Exchange Salsa Collection. So in this collection, it is 6 seed packets, okay? And it's a Walla Walla onion, Moonglow tomato. That's what it says, Moonglow tomato. And the jalapeno, which is this one, Traveler strain, the Hungarian heart tomato. It's giving us all the details about like all the things, and then a tomatillo and cilantro. So that might not be the type of salsa you make, but I thought
I love it.
cool.
What kind of onion are they giving you?
Walla Walla.
Okay.
Not a
It doesn't look like a Walla Walla to me, though.
You know, the Walla Wallas don't store really well.
No.
Vidalia
type. Yeah.
They're mild and they taste good. They get big, but they don't store well.
But yeah, it's like maybe 2 months. And so I don't know if that's why, because it's quick and you just put it in the salsa. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like if you were to grow a salsa collection, you guys, off the top of your head, do you have an onion type, a tomato type, a pepper type? What do you put in your salsa? Is that something that you
Honestly, the best salsa are the Castelluto Genovese tomato. This year, that early jalapeno, it was called, is nice, and I let them go red. They have a great flavor.
I've seen
Just
the earlies. Yeah.
just warm enough. And then the Patterson onion is my onion.
Oh yeah, Patterson.
That's
Duh.
my go-to.
That's a long day.
It's a long day, and it's a good storage onion. You know, they're just. Let me see.
What was the
Let's
onion?
see, is it a brown or yellow?
Patterson. Let me see if I have one up here.
Patterson. Yeah. I've heard a lot about them. I want to grow them, but I think I'm going to have someone else start them. Dixondale Farms.
Oh, look at that gorgeous onion. Jeez
I know.
Louise.
So Robin is self-sufficient in growing her own onions, everyone, all for the whole year.
Yep. I pretty much am. But this is I can't remember, when there's a guy here, a YouTube creator, he's not real consistent, but he's here in my area, and he's the one that recommended them. And ever since I started growing them, I'm like just as big an advocate as he is. They dry up nicely. That thing is firm,
Yeah, I hear about the storage abilities.
and it stays and stays and stays. But yeah, I mean, if you do that collection, that sounds cool, but it's definitely repeatable by
build your own collection.
Yeah, build your own collection with things that might be more useful to you other places than just the salsa.
That's right. That's part of this planning thing, is how do you want to use it?
I have a question. I tried the stevia, this last year. It's stevia honey leaf, and the seeds were pretty dang dear. It cost me $10 for 50 seeds.
Okay.
And it says right on here, germination rate is 60%.
Oh,
but
wow.
I mean, I had a heck of a time getting them to germinate. And once I got them to germinate, I had a heck of a time keeping them rolling. So anybody out there grows stevia, and what can you tell me about it to grow it? Because I mean, I ended up buying a plant, and I had more stevia than the world.
Okay. Do you still have the plant?
I do.
Because it says that you should do cuttings. Way easier than seed, for sure.
Yeah, I actually my first stevia plants I bought them as I bought them from the nursery.
That stevia plant is like a little woody shrub. It's got like a little woody trunk on it.
Yeah. Okay.
And I mean, I learned a lot about stevia this year. Like, you just don't need much. It is sweet.
5B, is that your zone?
I'm 5B. I live northwest of Chicago, JT.
So stevia does need light to germinate. It's a surface zone. And it talks about 68 to 70 degrees. And that's just on the label, have it saying like 60% is like, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. And it'll be even less.
It could take 21 days.
I mean, it says germination can take 2 to 3 weeks.
And so, they recommend just take a cutting.
Yeah. It just, here's something I didn't do right on the package. It says mix a fungicide with the water if available. I didn't do that.
Okay, well, I think, we've gotten to 2 hours, 2-hour tour. So I do just want to just say every sub, share, and watch helps me grow this little garden channel towards 3K, because that's what I'm working towards. So thank you for being part of this journey. I really do appreciate it. And I also just want to thank you all for joining us. And with my closing encouragement quote that I'd like to do, I'm just going to say, Every seed carries a promise, you know, and you think about it, it is a promise and it's so tiny, but it's the promise is so big, not just of a plant, but the possibility. And sometimes the planning is the best part of all. So thank you so very much for joining us. Thank you, Robin, and for Shawnee. And of course, Miss Sharon for just, you know, sharing out everybody's things. And for all of you in the chat for just, you know, hanging out with us and, you know, joining in with the fun and giving a lot of feedback. I do really appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you and have a great day tomorrow.